All right, so hello, welcome to another episode of what it's like to live and die in the verse. I'm Essential Asa. Let's just get into it. We'll see how much in the verse there is today. Just right off the top, it's been weird since that last patch just before CitizenCon. My voice is trying to come back. I'm still drinking my tea, taking my vitamin C, so we're almost there. 07 to you, Joe, right off the bat. Always here. Start us off. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, the servers have just been a mess. There's been a lot of things that I think it's probably due to the change in the server, is my guess. No, I say the server. The change in the code base, the 4.0 code base. Yeah. Joe said last night was rough. Yes, anybody who tried to get on last night. I tried to get on for a little bit and had a terrible time of it. I thought I found a good server today, and I've had a time of it. 07 Blue. Yeah, every server. I couldn't even switch to the Australia server at all. When I tried, I got the infinite ring of death. It just spun forever and would not connect. And the big thing that I've noticed, so I'm going to take a minute and point this out, is right up here. Server FPS is just shot. Like, this should normally be somewhere between 15 and 30. We are down at 6, 7, 8, and it's staying there. You'll get a mix. It hasn't mattered where I've gone. I got one that was hitting about 13, and that one crashed. So lots of 30Ks, lots of problems. Yeah, Blue, sorry. I plan to start putting some other content up since those times aren't gonna work for my schedule. I want to try to get something up on the same time. So at 11 a.m. on Monday and Wednesday, some kind of video, some kind of content up for everybody. But I've just got to figure out what I'm gonna make. What kind of content I'll put out. So some kind of video, just so there's something for people to check in and be like, cool. Oh, here's another little twist. So I called my ship up in ASOP. It's facing the elevator, but this is in the upstairs, like a top opening hangar. It opens from the back, so it literally has me having to back out of the hangar now. I don't know what that is. There's so much work for these devs with issue consoles. I'm like, because it feels like when they switch to the 4.0 code base, I'm guessing that there's a lot of legacy code that didn't want to play well, and things broke. I'm gonna go out to try and do some salvage around here, but I think that may even be broken, and that's kind of why I'm doing this. So today is like, let's test and see. That's why I've got the testing stuff up in the top corner. I'm not even taking it down this time. We're just gonna leave it up, and we're gonna see what we run into right now. I'm taking the gamble on it, because like, unless there is some rule that says we can't, I'm going for it on this one because it's been a weird... a weird time in the verse. So yeah, I had to back out of a hangar. I've never had to do that before, except for when I mess up. But now the game's doing it on its own. So we're gonna fly right on over here to where all the asteroids are and see, starting at Crew L1, we're just gonna see if there's some salvage to be found out here. After the other time when I was out here and there was a ton. There was tons of salvage. But I'm gonna see what I come across. Let's see. So we're starting to already pick some stuff up. 1850 there. What about in this direction? 1700. And for anybody who's trying to do salvage under the new patch, this is the reading right here. It doesn't show up on the scanning thing at all. You just get that little number right there. And that's it. That's all the clue you get. Alright, let's see if any of this is salvage. Nope. I have to switch to the mining ship. Or do some more piercing. It's like it's all the same. Slow down a bit. Okay, yep. See, and the other day I was finding a whole bunch of salvage, not as much mineable. Now I'm finding a whole lot of mineable, less on the salvage. I have to pick a different direction. Let's see. Let's try more in this direction. Okay, let me see. You did 6 Vaughn missions last night. Enemies kept running into the ground and each other. They would just disappear. The lag would cause... Man. Yeah, it's getting really hard to just play. Like, I don't want to say the dreaded words because people are already saying it everywhere, but you know, 318 comes to mind. I don't think it's quite that bad. Like, that left people locked out for months. This just seems to be a lot of, like, server tag. But I can understand people making the reference. Mining is broke at the moment. No rocks are showing up or scannable. The final run, you finally got 16 SEU of Weevils and 32 of Widow. Wow. Don't want piercing. Yeah, I turn it off and on depending on what I'm trying to do. Like, because piercing is just narrowing my my scan so I can get better readings at a further distance is usually what I use it for. But in this case, I'm gonna have to open it all the way up because it's hard to find anything on this one. And this is probably the worst I've seen of it. Because last night when I was testing it, I immediately found like a big thing of panels. But today, it's all these real small minables. Never mind that there's also some issue with just how well the performance overall is acting lately. Yeah, what is with this? Okay, let me see. What's the direction here? Guess I'll head further this way into the asteroids. See if I come across anything. Let's see. Oddcon said, I don't have the gift of gab. But if I were a streamer, I might make a segment that pays attention to the lesser publicized areas of Spectrum, highlight a game idea, and flesh it out. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Is there an area like that you would focus on, Icon? I'm curious. 07 to you. Yeah, you're talking about the lesser publicized areas of Spectrum. I'm curious which areas you think of. Man. 07. 2400. I saw one, but what I really am looking for is 2000s. Let's see, right about here. That's 2400. You found a C2? Okay, I'll give that a look. We'll see if there's anything at this 2400. What I do like with the salvage stuff now is they do pop in a lot sooner, so you can spot them a lot further out. We'll see if there's anything over here. Let's yeah. Let's see if we find anything. Oh, it does look like there's something here. Okay, I'll remember that. 2400s of ships. Wow. Joe, that was clutch. I never even would have known to check something like a 2400. I wonder if there's anything in here. I wonder if I can actually salvage it. Okay, slow things down. Let's see. Turn off the scanner. Get a little closer. Let's see what we got. There we go. That was a great piece of theory for us to test right there. I would not have even come over here. I'll start looking at 2400s more often. Let's see. Did we... Nope, nothing in there. But that's okay. I wonder if there's anything in the storage compartments. Probably not, but we can give it a look and check just in case. Let's put a couple... Go. We'll check the storage compartments just in case. I doubt it, but why not check? That might be, you know what, Oddcon? No, you're fine. Yeah, I'm definitely going to salvage this ship because, wow, I'll be looking for 2400s from now on. I just want to peek up here. I doubt there's anything in here. I just want to check at least one of these. I don't spend much time in C2s. It's not my preferred ship. But I've learned a little more about them in time to check little things like this. Storage units have no... Wow, what is happening? That's just weird. I've never seen that before. Storage unit with a storage unit. Yeah, of course nothing's up here. I don't think this has traditional storage, does it? No fuses. I would have took those if they had them. I wonder if one day you'll be able to like take fire extinguishers and stock them up. But yeah, Akon, you said probably first look in game ideas and ask the devs. Look for really interesting ideas, good questions, just talk about the application. You know what? If you wouldn't mind me borrowing that, I may use that for especially the days where, like I was saying, I'm not going to be streaming, even as pre-recorded content to talk about. I don't always like to do a lot of theory crafting because the hopium from that sometimes is a lot. But I mean, we're probably at the point now where it's a good point to start talking about like, hey guys, what more are we gonna do with some of this? Whoops. Anybody know why we keep getting this white fog effect on everything? Tried to make an issue council about this. There it is. Oh. And then I lost it. Okay. No, we're supposed to be going down. Why are you going up? Okay. There we go. All right, let's get the salvage. Now. Okay, I'm already seeing a better result than I was getting last time. I tried to do some salvage yesterday, and see, I forgot. So I'm using double cinches today. We're going to switch that up. I'm going to switch to a cinch and a braid. But I forgot to change the modules when the patch changed. Yeah, they really are like ghost ships, Joe. Let's see. Blue, you're going to upgrade your STV or medical Ursa for the Zeus. Your daily enjoyable ship, but my Taurus will still be my workhorse ship. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I get that. Let me see here. Remember how to do all these buttons. Okay. Why won't that one? What is going on? Okay. That was weird.
Impact warning.
To check all my controls again and make sure things aren't moved around. Okay. Let's start right over here.
Impact warning.
This should be good enough for cinch. Okay. Gimbal us in. And that's what I was afraid of. Here we go. Welcome to the new patch where even once you get in. All right, but wait. Let's not count it out. Let's check the power settings. Maybe it's a power issue. Are the shields on? That's a good question. I should check that. Let me make sure too. Okay, salvage beam is max power. Okay. I will go check the shields. That is a good idea. Let's make sure the shields are actually off. Whoa. Whoa, what is that menu? Never saw that one before either. And what is this fog? Now it really feels like a ghost ship. Yeah, you're right. I keep forgetting about scanning the ship itself. Let's do that. I gotta get used to this part because scanning ships now is going to be probably one of the smartest moves to do. Even before you go into a fight. Okay. Well. Yeah. That's it. Okay. No info at all. Yep, let's go make sure the shields are off. Let's just do it the normal way. That quick change in the HUD of color feels so weird. Oh, not that way. The other way. Oh, just straight forward, please. Thank you. Let's go make sure the power's off. Let's just kill the power completely. Shields will show up on your target info if they were on. I don't know anything anymore at this point because with this patch, Everything has been weird. Things that normally you used to just take for granted, you can't take for granted anymore. You never know when a 30K is coming. You never know what's working, what's not. If I get up here and there's a pilot sitting there, I'd almost not be surprised now. Thank goodness that isn't the case. Can I even get in the driver's seat? Let's see. Sensors on. Headlights. Quantum drive. Is there a button for power? Loneliness of space. Yeah. And you can't sit in the chair. What about the co-pilot chair? Whoop. Hit the little button for the drawer. Nope. So you can't sit in the chairs. Quantum nav, enable ESP. That all that does? Screens on. Enable couple flight, cruise control, proximity. I was hoping one of these was just turn the thing off. Yeah. So far, no. I tried to salvage it and nothing happened. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna try going right back out one more time. I assume things are off, but it's hard to tell. Yeah. This is a great hauling ship. It's just, I can't fly one of these. Something about the hallways, the aesthetic just weirds me out after a while. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, I couldn't do panels yesterday for a little bit, so I was like, maybe it's just something weird. I'll try it again. Maybe it's my issue. I'll try it another day. But this is leading me to think, no, it's not just me. It's a game issue. Whoops. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So right now, they're not picking up any RMC. Let's fly around. Maybe it's a bad spot.
Front impact warning. Starboard impact warning. Front impact warning.
No, it's not just me. Maybe, let's see. For some reason the gear is down. The VTOLs are on. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how close I can get. Yeah. Let's try that. And let's see too. You think it's close enough? All right, let's see. Let's see if we can shoot it. I don't know if this will be enough to blow it up. Not my tiny ballistics. Looks like the shields might be on. Which you'd think when I scan it. Yeah, but nothing. Yeah, I don't know what the story is on this part of the patch.
Rear impact warning.
Rear impact. This is one of them invisible asteroids. I think I'll run out of bullets before this thing blows up. Let's see. Precision targeting. This is just weird. Like, I hate this coming off of CitizenCon because there was so much good stuff that for this to feel so minor of so many little things not working. Light on top of a vulture is so weird. I don't know what that's about either for 07U. Brandon found a C2 yesterday while salvaging. You couldn't scrape it, but you could disintegrate it. That's what I might have to do. That's a great question. Does it allow me to target it? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Okay, now I'm seeing something there. No IR, no EM, no... It has no cross-section. How does a ship not have a cross-section? What is this? Let me see something. Let me see. I can't scrape it. Well, if it destroys at this rate, I think it's going to survive everything I throw at it. But I wonder if I can munch it. Let me try that really quick. Let's see if we can fracture it. What? Did they change how that works? What did they do? Okay. Size exceeded. They're like, don't even bother trying to fracture it. It's not going to work. You should have brought a reclaimer. Yeah. I'm going to just keep targeting the nose. How's live treating us? Meh. Post-patch bugs are a guarantee in Star Citizen. Yep. Hold trigger during scan. Yeah. Even when I do. Let's see. Yeah, we just get the same info from that. Just go remove the guns, components, sell them, then cut your losses. Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Like, let's see. We target the nose enough. Why does it have to translate damage to the rest of the ship?
Front impact warning.
Yeah. Bugged. Completely bugged. Completely bugged. Yeah. You can't, Death Factor. I've been in the ship already. I can't sit in the pilot seat. There's no switch to shut everything off. I can't scrape it. It just will not scrape no matter what. Yeah. It's just not gonna happen. And for some reason now, we can't not target it. Okay, am I just mixing up my buttons? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. Everything right now is just in such a state. That's why I made the thumbnail the 30K, because I was like, I've been getting 30Ks for a while now. This is just becoming what I'm getting used to. See, now that it's targeting that, stop targeting it. Wow. This feels like super broke. Okay, now we're starting to get signals again. Let's roll it back to 0. Okay. 19, 17, 17, 20. I went from finding like 2,000 every other turn to now it's like, what are you talking about? Some of these are not even giving me reads. Let's see. Let's fly off this way and hopefully this targeting will go away. Oh, what's the velocity set to? That would help. That would help a lot if we open the velocity back up so we can fly. Okay. Yep, I've tried Alt-T, right Alt-T, holding Alt-T. Like, nothing is dropping this target lock. Oh, there it went, finally. Oh. I guess I just had to spam the button enough. Should have figured we're at, what, 6 FPS on the server with 175 ping. So, yeah, it's becoming a fun experiment to see how broken things are right now. It's just bedlock and find a new server. You're not lying. You know what? Let's do that. Let's see if we can get a better server. I mean, clearly. That's a great idea. Let's bedlog. Let's get a new server. Let's see what else we can run into. Try Asia? Yeah, let's try Asia. Oh, that's my bad. Hit the wrong button at the wrong time. All right, let's try this again. There it is. All right, let's try this again and see what we get. Okay, and 07 to you all. If I haven't missed anybody, Smoking Rabbit. All right, let's try the other server. Let's get off of this completely. Let's go straight to Asia. Yeah, we'll try the Asia server and see how it plays. Like I said, I'm leaving all that data up. I want to see what kind of FPS and ping and everything we get. Okay, they're still sub 10. A bit of a high ping, but we'll see what's what. Maybe we'll at least be able to do some stuff. All right, let's try this again.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Looks like I'm not the only one. Give me a little more. Okay, 17, 17, 18, 17, 55, 7,400. I've never seen 7,400. I'm gonna check that one out. Yeah, let me see what that 7,400 is. It's here. Let's see. All right, let's see what we find over here. If 2,400 was a C2, I just want to see if 7,400 is another type of ship. Nope, looks like that's all minables. Or, well, let's see. What is this? Yeah, minables. Okay, 7,400 is going to be all minables. That's fine. All right, let's keep the search up. It's so weird because, there we go. That's salvage. I was going to say, when I was here looking for minables, I couldn't find anything but salvage. Now that I'm looking for salvage, I'm finding nothing but minables. But all right, now we're heading over here. We're going to see if we find some... What was that? No, I saw that. That was a panel. Lost track where it was now, though. Okay, back to where we were actually going, though. Right there. It's going to be more panels than one medium panel. Should be at a 8,000. Should be a couple of them. Feels like I'm flying so slow right now. Hit the boost, kid. Hit the boost. Let's go. Yeah, one of the things I like about this is the pop-in has gotten better. They usually show up a little earlier than they used to. Yep, there they are. All right, panels everywhere. A couple small ones, a couple mediums. I can work with this. Let's see if we can salvage any of it. Got the cinch and the abrade ready to go. All right, that's looking good. I'm seeing things in the circles this time. So definitely not a me problem in this case. It's definitely a server issue. Wow. I haven't done any salvage in so long. Just because. Yeah. I know about the front impact. We're absolutely fine on impact. That's about right for me. All right. All right, we can actually salvage. Yeah, the C2s are great, but I'll keep an eye out for that in the future, though. Thank you for letting me know about that, because I would have went past everything that said 2400. Now if I see a 2400, that's going to be the first thing I check out. So I wonder, and if it's 2400, that means if I run into maybe a 4800, it might be two ships. But 2400 looks like it's almost guaranteed to be a C2. I think it's just sad you don't get as much RMC from these anymore. Still one of my preferred ways of making money in the game, though. And a nice, great, relaxing thing. I find a good music playlist that'll play. Put that on. let this do its thing. Hey, '07 Nate. How goes it? Let's see. So Asia looks like the server of choice. Even with its low FPS, you still get things working, which is to me more important than the FPS of the server. I can deal with the server glitching from time to time as long as I can actually play. The US servers seem completely just wrecked right now. Space truck driver. I will get back into that. Like, I'm trying out all the industry stuff right now. So I always have been into salvage. I do a lot of trucking with the raft, and eventually I'm going to save up to get something bigger to haul some of this bigger stuff. So I don't know, depending on how much time you spend on Spectrum, in the main general thing, everybody's having a good rant about the NPC crew, because it looks like that won't arrive till after 1.0. But for me, I hadn't planned on doing much with NPC crew anyway, because you got to pay them. And I'm pretty sure NPC crew is going to be expensive. Trucking's dangerous with the 30Ks. Oh, that's right, because you'll lose all your cargo, won't you? All right, we've about cleaned this panel off. We'll go get the other one. Yep, this is about the same. So it really doesn't matter if you're using a braids or cinches. 2.2 is about all you'll get off of these. Which seems weird. At least to me. Now, where was the other one? Right there. Okay. Ease it up there. I'm going to have to find like the perfect V-Joy setting sooner or later here. Okay.
Front impact warning.
That should do. Let's go. Hammerhead is a multi-crew attack vessel. Yep. But that's also why I won't buy a Hammerhead. I don't think you can put any ships on it. No, I don't think you could. You said, okay, hold on. What class is a Hammerhead? Can I fit ships in it? No, not at all, Nate. It is a large ship, but yeah, it's not really a carrier. Smokey Rabbit said I spend 0 time in Spectrum because I don't like whiners and crybabies. I just play the game. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll come back when it does. That's really the best way to go about it. It really is. I spend a lot of time on there just because I'm trying to like catch all the what's the latest, what's going on. But what I've had to try to do is stay out of the arguments, because people are either whining, they're trolling, or they're white knighting. One of the three. And the people whining are just whining about usually things that don't matter. I've been in that camp before, because I've definitely complained, especially when I first started playing, like, why is this like this? Why is this like this? Why isn't it like that? Why can't we get this? I did a lot of that in the early days. Yeah, Joe, the Hammerhead is very dangerous when it's fully manned. Matter of fact, Oddcon, if you go into, I think it's the general thread, scroll through the golds, all the gold, the CIG employee posts, one of them specifically references solo players. That's the one that'll tell you everything about AI blades and NPC crews, the most recent information. And you'll see where everybody starts having a meltdown. So I would say out of scope, yeah, it's going to be in, it's not coming till after 1.0. He just flat out said that. So I guess you consider that out of scope. But yeah, Smoking Rabbit has the right idea of it. Yeah, definitely check that out if you're putting together that list. Once you play long enough, you understand the why and the why bits and the why nots. And you can kind of know when the expected big bug. Yep. Like, I expected bugs. I just didn't think they would be this bad. And it's really finding the workarounds this time has been a little more trouble than it's been for the last couple patches. Yeah, I expect by the time 4.0 comes out, they'll have most of this worked out, and I hope they do anyway, because that's when they add engineering, and that's when I'm really going to start testing my play styles, because that's really going to be the thing that determines it. Like, my daily driver is the 600. If the 600 is too much for me as a solo pilot just dealing with PvE, okay, we're going to melt this and get smaller ships. That's just what you do. Like, I'm not going to cry about it and, oh, why don't you give me this, that, and the other? It's like, no, I'm just going to change my play style to fit. There's another 8. Got to speed us back up. Okay, me and VJoy are not getting along again. Yeah, this one may take them a long time to get everything in order. Let's see. Like you, but I'm okay with waiting for things to get fixed. Like, I don't think there's any point to like losing it, pulling your hair out. They'll get to it. They have so much stuff on their plate just looking at what they think they need for 1.0, and they didn't really tell us what they need for 1.0. They're like, these are things we want, you know, to be able to do at 1.0. Nate, I don't know. I've always been able to get in a hangar. I don't know about specifically my personal hangar because I haven't been back there in a while. Okay, that's why that's getting weird. Whoa. What is going on over here? Scale it back. Okay. I expect to see some panels in here for real. Let's get a little closer. The radar went nuts for a minute there. I wish these things would stay highlighted. I see one panel. There should be more than one over here. Let me pop out a view and see if I see more. Yeah, there should be more panels than this. Okay, now it's highlighted. Pull that all the way back to 0. That's the only one it's finding. Oh well. I'll work with that for now. We'll take that and keep going. Plenty of RMC. At least I can scrape. Man. Whew. When this is like your thing and you can't scrape, oh, that's the worst.
Front impact warning.
Okay.
Front impact warning.
All right, that should be good. Let's go. Start heading to work icon. Here's the list so far if anyone wants to help flesh it out. Added a note on AI Blaze, NPC crew, and Rich, you mentioned. Thanks for that. No problem. Let's see. So the workaround for getting in the hangar, Smoking Rabbit, you find an elevator that works. That's the only work you get. Man. Because from what I understand, the only other option is like you got to basically phone global chat and say, can somebody pick me up from here and take me to another place where I can get in my ship? They can't get that shuttle service, which they would have if they just fixed the beacons. People would shuttle everybody around in the beacons. Ooh, let me see something. Sorry. Oh, okay. One was vibrating in my pocket. I thought somebody was trying to call me, but it's just, you know, button pressing. Let's see. AI Blaze. Yeah, I didn't know. Somebody said they resync their character. It may work, it may not. That it's just rolling dice. At this point, everything you do is a dice roll. There's no guaranteed fix for anything right now. Some people have done character repairs and they've worked. Other people have had like it do nothing. Some people delete their shader folder and everything works fine. Some people just verify files and it works. Some people just server hop and everything works. So it's really just like rolling the dice on every single thing. Yeah, are you just... So, Nate, is it just that, like, when you get in the elevators, you're not seeing your hangar in the list? Link didn't come through, but it's an Ask the Devs. Okay, you did a post in Ask the Devs icon? I'll check it out. Yeah, Smoking Rabbit says you need a ride to another station. That seems to be the quick workaround that everybody's found is if you can't get into your home hangar, find out if someone can give you a ride. Global chat is not all murder hobos. A lot of people are very helpful. Ah, okay. And I guess you've already done the thing where you go from elevator to elevator, trying it in every single one. Because sometimes that is what it takes. Like, you got to go to 3 and 4 and 5 elevators before one of them will even move. What I usually do is run to the elevators all the way opposite. I don't know why that seems to work sometimes, but it does. I don't go to one, like, right next to. But, yeah, if you've gone to all of them and you're getting nowhere, someone's probably going to have to, like, fly you to a station and off the planet. Which sucks because, like, well, they'll get it fixed. I think Smoking Rabbit said it. They'll get it fixed. It just might not be till 4.0 drops. Nice thing is, since they're on the 4.0 code base, all this patchwork should apply to when 4.0 comes out. I hope. Okay, before I leave from here, let me look around because sometimes a panel will pop in. Nope, not this time. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's switch back to scan. We're at 0. Where can we find some panels? Okay, I need you to not swing so much while we're looking. 50. Still not getting reads. Okay, there we go. 7,000. Let's see. Another streamer heard that they said a sitcom there will not be a full wipe. That's great news. Yeah, I heard that there wouldn't be either, and I'm really happy about that. I don't think we'll... You know, until they do a full economy rebalance, hopefully we don't see any kind of wipe. Joe said, I held my breath and did a traditional Indian rain dance. Hey, man, if it works, it works. That's the thing. Yeah, Nate, try all of this when you get off work and just see what works. But, yeah, try getting a ride. Yep, we are on the 4.0 code, so we might get to keep our ships, rep, and components. That's what I've heard. Like, I guess if they didn't have to wipe everything for 24.2, it makes sense that they wouldn't have to wipe for 4.0. Because it is... Nope, that's why I'm not going to see anything at 90. It is a similar... Man, there's a lot of stuff out here. Oh, there we go. 10,000. That's a bit more like it. $10,000 is what I want. Okay. Smoker Rabbit, you need a wipe. You got too many things in your ship. What you been collecting? Travel eggs, cargo, Fiesta earlier in the year. Sounds like you were stocking up on the good stuff. All right, I think I'm starting to see some panels. Yeah, we got panels here. All right. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. He's doing fine. All right. All right, we got panels. Lots of panels. Which is what I like to see. I like finding lots of panels. Okay, let me see. I think everyone needs a wipe from all the boosted economy over the last year, especially ERTs and cargo. Joe said, I came in just after egg boom. Yeah. I think we will get a wipe eventually here. It's just a case of when and for what reason. At least now they're apparently got the tech to the point where if they have a good reason, they'll wipe. Which I'm okay with. Okay, VJoy, calm down. I've got to adjust that sensitivity or something. Great in a battle, bad when I'm trying to do this kind of stuff. Okay, I see 3-4 panels around here. Turn that off for a minute so I can stop worrying about it. Let's see. Those are the days, 10, 20, 30 mil worth of eggs and maize on the ships. And weren't the ships cheaper then, too? So you had cheaper ships and more money. Man, speaking of which, boy, people are going to lose it when some of these economy changes happen. Because the one I know is going to kill people is insurance claim times. That's going to hurt. People are going to feel that for real. Those claim times are going to jump a lot. You reach top tier Vaughn just before 324. Then they broke the elevators. Yeah. Stack the eggs in your hangar till 0.2 and then it's all gone. Yep, flushed. Because you lose all of it and you couldn't sell any of it. Cheap ships, lots of cash, bad combination. Boy, there's some people who built fleets on that. I think that's partially why they used to wipe them. Like, they were like, oh no, it was the database. I'm like, nah. It's too many people had too many ships. So they raised the price, then they started nerfing the economy, and now they're like, we don't have to wipe anymore. It's a little conspiracy theory type take, but I mean, at the end of the day, and I think people forget this part when they're, you know, losing it on Spectrum and stuff, it's a business. CIG is a business. Like, yeah, they love making the game, but they also like getting their paychecks and feeding their families. So people are like, they swear they'll stop selling ships. I'm like, bro, I don't care if they sell ships as long as the game is still fun to play. If you don't buy ships, it should still be fun to play. If you buy ships, it should be fun to play. Like, as long as they can somehow balance that, I don't care anymore. I bought ships. I bought my 600. I bought my Vulture. And I'm trying to stick to just that. Considering melting the 600 for the Star Lancer Max, I'm going to wait and see what it's like when it's actually in game. Yeah. Lost 50 million eggs. They're just balancing the game. I think so too. They delete 1-2 ships from hangar every patch. Yeah. Like, people don't want to let them make an actual game. I do, and I don't want to wipe. I don't want one because of all the ships I spent hours collecting. I want one because... Oh, I see. You do and don't want to wipe. I don't want one because of all the ships you spent hours collecting. I follow you. And I want one because I have it all planned out how I'm going to rep ship back up. Yep, same. It's like it's that fresh start feeling. I think they could avoid a full wipe for those reasons if they just give us a way to get rid of ships we just flat out don't want. Like, let the pirates steal them, whatever, but they'll just be out of your ASOP list. Or give us an easy way now, like, hey, look, as opposed to doing a wipe, we'll just collect all your ships like a like one of those gun buyback programs or something. But basically, take your stuff to Brios Breaker Yard. You're not going to get top dollar, but at least you have a way to clear out stuff you don't want. That'll get rid of most of it right there. Yep, as long as they have stuff that can only be done in-game, yes, I absolutely agree. That's why, even with everybody talking about the crafting and the tiers of ships, as long as, like... ships bought in store start at tier 1, just like ships in game, it should be fine. It shouldn't cause a whole lot of like commotion. Okay, I gotta keep an eye on that to make sure I don't overfill.
Front impact warning.
Close enough. Down the smudge. There we go. All right. What? Wait, Gordon, did they just post that in the on Spectrum? Just wipe ships and money and let us keep the rep for Pyro. Honestly, I don't even care about rep half the time. Like, I haven't had a reason to care about rep really until I wanted to start doing the distribution centers and the ERTs. That was the first time I ever started caring about rep. But before that, rep didn't matter. I was making money without rep. As long as I have a way to make money. Like, I think the nerf on panels is good. I think they need to boost mining's payouts. But see, mining's going to just become more profitable because let's say once the crafting is in, not a lot of things use RMC. Things use more construction materials. Well, people are just going to start chewing up chips left and right. Like, the crafting will dictate what the value of stuff is. So if most of your stuff needs mined materials, not RMC or construction materials, I think we'll see a lot less salvage. Joe said, I don't want my C2 wiped. Thing is, Joe, here's the question. How long would it take you to get a C2 now that you've done it already? Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear that, Josh. 07 to you, sir. Because, yeah, I've been waiting on an update from Wikipedia all night. It's literally one of those things where I have my phone and just like you'd be sleeping, you, nope, nothing. Okay. So, yeah, I'm glad they're on that. That's the real question, yeah. So, you know, and of course there will be a meta that comes up on here's the get rich quick method. For my money, as long as they don't start nerfing all the money you make while increasing all your costs, I think that's when you'll have a player riot. Because if they nerf like, oh yeah, we're only paying out, you know, the mining's going to stay where it is and RMC is going to pay out way less, like a third of what it does. And by the way, all your costs are going up. Ship prices going up, insurance going up, claims going up. No, that would go over very poorly. Either that, or if they did that, rep would have to count for so much more. Rep would have to be way more important. Galaxy ain't coming out soon. Yeah, they're dragging on the Galaxy. When they showed the 12 ships and one of them wasn't the Galaxy, that was a bad sign. I was like, oh, doggone it. I don't know when they're getting around to any of these reworks, because they are way behind on reworks as far as like counting on any kind of schedule for those. Let me see. Shut that off. Looks like just in that direction. Shut it off. Where are these panels? Okay, is that the one I already did? Why are those keep coming back on? Yeah, that's definitely not. Why do those keep coming back on their own? Here's a glitch.
Front impact warning.
And not only are they back on their own, they are cooking through this panel.
Front impact warning.
That was weird. I think they're still working out some of the modularity bugs. So, because like the Retaliator is the first ship with actual modularity in game that I've seen, where it's like whole sections of the ship. Yeah, you just go to Cousin Crow's and swap out, and they're probably working out some bugs they found with that. That's my guess, because the Galaxy's whole gimmick is its modularity, and if that doesn't work, we already have issues with the Carrack's lower. Actually, since they got the Star Lancer and they've figured out how to do like a cargo that drops down, the Carrack should be able to be fixed within the next 12 months. There's no reason, like in the course of this next year, the Carrack's cargo bay should not be working. I can't see a reason. If they can get the Star Lancer working, they can get the Carrack working. It's a similar principle. Same thing with the Caterpillar doors. The Star Lancer looks like the prototype to make sure these elevator lift door thingies work. And I think it's working just fine. Like, let's get the rest of them going. Let's see. Probably about 15 hours or so. So I'd expect it late tonight. Maybe I'll be playing that in the morning, and I'll have to update the screens. Let's see. I'm amped for your Crucible. You probably have a long wait for the Crucible, so Stone. I'm just going to say it. 07. Because that's going to require a lot of little things to work. That's probably coming well after crafting, and expect the Crucible to get the same kind of Pioneer rework I'm expecting them to do to the Crucible. Because I want that ship. I just don't think I can solo it. But I think they're going to sit down and rework it the same way they reworked the Pioneer for crafting. Because I think it's going to have a lot more crafting additions in that ship so you can craft all the components for ships. Oh, I haven't seen that bug in a while. The RMC just keeps coming back. Rescrape the same area. I don't even know if it's adding anything to the total. Oh, no. And we have been officially Star Citizened. I feel like a prophet. I put that on the thing because I knew. I just knew. Every time. Let me see. I'm going to catch up on chat real quick before I jump back in. Let me see. Carrack and the Orion got new websites. Oh, websites on the homepage. I guess they will be active in IE. Oh yeah, because they're selling everything at IE. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up on chat really fast. Let me see. Lost fees too much. Yeah. They allowed us to feast a bit too much on the new cargo refactor, a few other things, early salvage included. There's always a get-rich-quick method to Star Citizen because of new professions. Absolutely. Let me see. Mira, you said, I'm going to upgrade my Galaxy to Ironclad to hopefully fill a hole in my C2. Yeah, the Ironclad looks like they're going to start work on that. Either you said we're on 324.2. But there's apparently Wikipedia said 324.3 will be out. And I think the Star Lancer Max has the drop down cargo. And I'm like, that's the same thing the Carrack has. So the Carrack should be able to get its drop down cargo soon. And it needs to be soon. Yeah. Hanger modules. Yeah. I would love to see hanger modules too, Smoking Rabbit. They're a little bit there. Oh, it still says 324.1. Oh, it sure does. Thank you for that catch. Yeah, it should say 0.2, but when I go in, it keeps resetting things that I changed. Like it's even reset. I'm running DX11 and it keeps in my description, it keeps pushing it back to Vulkan and I have to catch it every time. If I don't, it still says it. So that'll get updated. But at least if you check the actual thumbnails, the thumbnails are up to date. YouTube, I'm fighting YouTube. Yeah, so 30K. Hot fixes in the next days. That's great. Yeah, the Orion's not going to be on there. The Endeavor's not going to be on there. I don't expect any of those ships. The Odyssey, all the big ships like that. The Orion, I don't expect the Orion or the Expanse, the Odyssey. Matter of fact, that's partially why I don't expect the Galaxy. Because in CitizenCon, one of the #1 things they said was refining is getting a complete rework, which means they're going to rework refining ships, and they're going to end up reworking refining at stations. But yeah, it won't be any more go to the kiosk, here's the stuff, let's do a job and we're done. It's going to be, okay, here's the kiosk, I want to refine this material, I want to use this as the secondary material, and I want to use this as the catalyst. You're going to have to go through all those steps for everything you want refined, and they have to fix the ships to do that. Yeah, well, and that's the thing. Ironclad is Chad. Orion gets a massive rework because it's too small. They've resized a lot of ships. Is anyone able to play right now? It's rapid fire server crashes in 30Ks. That's my second 30K today, John. 07 to you as well. 07 to Ethan. 07 to JS. Refining is getting a full rework, and they showed it in CitizenCon. It was real quick when they showed it, but it was in the crafting stuff. Everything is going to be housing on 322 to 1. No, I'm on 324.2. The title, well, I'll adjust it later. Get ready for your third crash in 5 minutes. Let's see. You know what? Okay, I'm on a server right now. If you look at that FPS up there, it's over 10. I've had more crashes on servers over 10 FPS than under. So we'll see. Let's see. They need to fix the capacity of the refinery. Some of them are 600, 800% capacity after a patch, which has been added. That's all going to change. Like, I don't think you'll have that problem in future. All of that's going to change. Well, John, if you really want to play John Faustino, because I think we've got a couple Johns in here now. I'm going to have to be a little more correct. Yeah, it's a few Johns in here. I've got to be more exact who I'm talking to. I just want to find a Vandal mask. You may end up waiting for this 0.3 patch between tonight and tomorrow if they get it out on schedule. I bet let's see if my ship survived and made it back, and if what is that? I want to know what that is. I sent in an issue council about that fog in stations. I've run into that in a few stations. Let's see if I'm going to have to claim my Vulture and lose all that RMC. It's stored, but I can't retrieve it. So yeah, let me check something. You got any hauling missions around here? Oh, we got a bunch. Okay, let's see what we got. Because clearly, that's a lost cause. I need something less than 100. Okay, take everything to Port Trust there. Look at that. We're only getting paid 14K for that whole mission. Okay, what's this? Wow. That's it? Okay, so multi-stops are where it's at. Let me see anything higher than that. Nope. Yeah, I'll take that little nothing mission. Let's see. So I'm going to Crew L1, Crew L4, L5, L1. Let's see. With the announcement of warranties, I'm super happy. I have an old Orion package that's now worth $650. Freebie $325 over what I paid. I just need a big enough ship to CCU to. Nice. We'll end up higher than 1,000. Idris, here I come. They just bumped it to 650. 650 pre-production when production starts. The price goes up when it's getting released. It'll go up again. Yeah, true. It probably will. 890 is 850 and 120 meters shorter. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like right when they go into production on ships, they do bump them up in price. At least that's what it seems like to me. Let me see. Anything else from... Deliver 2 Crew L1 and L5 from Seraphim. I want to see if there's anything else I pick up at L1. To Bajini. How much is this? 92? Let's go ahead and do that. All right, that should be enough. I should have looked at how much that paid before I took it. Let me see. What happened to the mission? I didn't accept it. Okay, that works. Sure, whatever. Yep, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, this needs a sort, so I can just sort by like what rank, by price, something. Oh. That's 2. What did I say? I got more 30Ks on servers over 10 than ones under 10. The ones over 10, let me see. I can't even get the information anymore. Here we go. Let me see. I really want to see what they do with the Liberator. Yeah, right now a lot of the old concept ships have useless jump seats that need reworks for rapid exits. Yeah, I would expect, just like they did, and the other ship that's going to get probably that treatment is the Merchantman, the Banu Merchantman. Like, everybody's waiting on it. It's probably about to get a full rework, a whole new white box, everything. They probably went right back because they got all new people, and the people who originally did that work are gone. So now you've got, okay, we got to get new people up to speed on whatever they were doing over here. And I don't know a lot about 3D modeling, so I can't speak to like how much harder it is for a new person to come in and take over somebody else's model and work, but they may be starting from scratch on the Merchantman. It's not seem like they announced that back in 2014 when they changed price modeling after they did some reworks and messed up pricing that you will always have 3 prices: pre-production, production, and release. Yeah, JS. Might be time to play No Man's Sky. You know what? Well, wrong thing. That's not where I was going. As much as I love space games, I have not been able to do No Man's Sky. I'm going to switch servers again and see what we get. Let's see if I can even get into Australia. Uh-oh, I might have just killed it for real. It froze. Like, the thing's spinning, but I'm looking up here in the corner. Time is ticking, but nothing is happening. Yep. I'm gonna have to boot it back up. We're going to black. But yeah. Okay, so Ethan said the Banu Merchantman problem is a different thing. The 4 people that worked on it quit because they got treated very poorly. CIG is not a nice employer, so they are currently looking for new artists. Yeah, that's why I say I think it's going to start from scratch. They're going to start it from scratch. There was an update to the launcher? All right. Yeah. It was the hot fix? Oh, maybe I should back out and see if it updated. Let's see. You got the Warbind Zeus. I'm not upgrading it yet. The nice thing is, and this is the nice thing about the Warbonds, is that they go into your buyback and you can always get them again, but I think the price adjusts over time still. I absolutely, Ethan, I think they would do a whole new rework. I think they would, because reasons, just reasons. Yeah. Hey, Rod. 07 to you. Yeah, the servers have been rough. All right, I'm gonna jump back in. We're staying away from Australia, so Australia is out. Should we try the EU next? Or should we just stick to Asia? Asia seems to have been running the best so far. Wish they reworked the MSR and give it an airlock like the Zeus. A lot of ships need reworks. A lot of ships are getting redesigned. That's partially why I think the whole thing with the Banu Merchantman is they're going to like go, it's not quite where we wanted it to be, so something new. But they also, the Banu Merchantman could also be waiting for crafting, because once we get crafting, we will have player markets, and the Merchantman is a merchant ship. That and the Kraken Pioneer. So the US servers are all right now. Okay, maybe I should have jumped over to those instead. We'll see. Ethan, you waiting on the Perseus? Yep. Yeah, I think the Perseus was on the 12 ships they'll be working on. And actually, the list of 12 ships, the focus ships, I think, are the Pioneer, the Ironclad, and the Perseus. Because most of those ships that they have on there, what they have, the CSV FM, well, they already built the CSV, so you just do some mods to that model, you're good. The Terrapin Medical, you do some mods to that model, you're good. The Mirai Guardian Alternate, make some modifications to the model, it's good. Like, a lot of them were ships there, it's like, yeah, or the Misfortune is a prospector modified to do salvage. They've got most of it already there, they just need to do some updates to them, so those should all be quick and easies. It's the big ships that it should take them some time. Let's see here. I'm out of cruise. What will I do? I'll hope the game doesn't glitch. Sherrod, are you asking me what's going to be my capital ship? Whichever one someone else has owned, and I'll be in it as crew. I can't run a capital ship solo, so I won't own one. That's all it is. I only get ships that I can run solo. I'll only own ships that I can run by myself. Yeah. Because unless I have a legitimate hard reason Like, okay, I've got a steady like 12 people I play with on the regular. And even then, I'll probably be like, hey guys, let's make an org, and the org can buy the ship. But yeah, it's just, it doesn't make sense for me to fly something that big. Like my 600 is probably about as big as I'll get or something thereabouts, which is why I am looking at possibly downgrading it to the Star-Lancer. The Star-Lancer has everything I like in mind except for really two things. It has good DPS, but it doesn't, it only has one S3 shield in the max, and it does not have a medical bay built in. But it has room to hold the NERSA plus cargo. So I'm like, might be able to work with that. I do rely on my shields a lot in a fight though. Yep, still claim, so I have to claim that. That's why I'm not leaving anything on my ships either. If they make insurance that is guns, that includes the decoration part includes the guns and the armor, I want that insurance. No, I'm not worried about the S5 guns. It's got the 4 S4s that the pilot controls, and that works for me. It's less than the 600 outputs, but I'll take that sacrifice. I'm not doing a lot of PvP with that ship. If I get that ship, that's going to be like my daily driver, and then I'll get something like I don't even know. Maybe I'll get a Hornet for doing PvP or something like that. And if I have to do ERTs or something like that, I'll just partner with somebody and like, let's go knock out some ERTs and split the money. All right, let me see here. Let me see if, yeah, since I lost those contracts now. Start over. What is this? Kill one. I'll probably be halfway there when it all gets lost. This is so weird. Collect this stuff from Seraphim and deliver it to these places. Okay. Do I have anything going from Crew L1 to Seraphim? But it's only 14K. This is so weird how they, like, how does the size of what you're hauling not factor into the price? Let's see. With all the features brought up in 1.0, I'm trying to reframe my perspective on the Kraken. What do other people see as its role and utility? The main thing I've always thought of the Kraken of was as a carrier. It's like, it's absolutely a launch pad for a lot of other things, and there's a merchant version of it. So I think it's still a good ship. I've considered it. If I was going to get a capital, it would be like my carry around my Vulture and my other stuff. Like all my Vulture, my Prospector, my Raft, it'd be the base for my industry. That would be what the Kraken was. But I'd also want a way to find my Kraken if I'm halfway across the system. I'd park my Kraken on like an outskirts of the system and just fly back and forth. I'd need a marker so I could quantum back to it. That would be the one case where I'd get a capital ship. But I don't see that in the game yet. Until I do, it's not worth the money. It's basically a parked ship that would become my base, and hopefully nobody comes across it and blows it up. Let's see. Sherrod says, staying in the UE, the Star-Lancer is going to be the caddy. Yeah. Yeah. Can Hornet cargo? No. Not as far as I'm aware. That's why, yeah. That's why it's really just, that's for like low-level bounty missions. Sitcon Insurance Panel said that there will be Tier 3 insurance, and as long as Tier 3 covers the guns and armor, I don't care about plushies, any of the other little stuff, chairs, guns and armor. Because I lose so much guns and armor to my ship going missing, going boom. I don't have the upgrade token for the Hornet, so I'd have to get the regular one. Or go through the, you know, the process of getting the licensing and all that stuff. Okay, let's try this again. We're going to take that one, because it pays well. And let's see. Where's one where it pays well, but I don't have to move 4,000 boxes? Real one. All this is going to Seraphim. Perfect. I'll take those two. So we can start by going to Seraphim. We can take the stuff from here to Seraphim and then come back for this other stuff. Yep, works for me. Let's go. Let's see. That's what the shipping union was yelling about. The raft needs to be changed into a hull B.
Welcome.
No, I like my
raft.
raft. I won't change my raft to a hull B. It's not as nice on the inside.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Then you don't play Hornet in PvP because the F7A eats you alive. I don't PvP. The only PvP I have done has been when the game sent me a bounty, and I'll be doing those differently in future anyway, because I will be the guy when you come out of a bunker and all your components have disappeared, and while you're trying to figure that out, I'm bagging you up with a sniper rifle. Because I'm getting the bounty to carry you away in the back of my Hawk. That's me. I'm that guy. You have a choice to PvP because you have a choice whether you fight or you run. I just run. If I get blown up, I get blown up. But I don't have to dogfight it out just because somebody else wants to. That's my point. Like this, I don't do any fighting in this. If someone's chasing me, I just book it to an armistice zone. I warp my way out of there. I quantum jump. Like, if I'm going to PvP, I'm going to choose a ship for PvP that I just like. Something that feels comfortable. Like, one of the ships I would do is an Inferno. I love the gun. Like, will I get shot down a lot? Sure. But I play it because it's a ship I like. And that's all. Server seems pretty good. Yeah, I hope so. You did a bunker yesterday that was bonkers. I believe it. My system, you mean, Cluster? Is that what you're asking for? What am I running? My processor. Well, actually, an easier way to do it quick is just check the description of the video. It should all actually be listed, because I'll mix up some stuff while I'm trying to do that and play and keep up with chat. Off the top of my head, let me see. 64 RAM, the 6800 not X graphics card by AMD, the 7900, 7950 processor, if I remember correctly. I think that's everything. And then, of course, 2 terabyte SSD, or, you know, NVMe SSD. So I think I remembered all that correctly, but if you check the description, it's all listed. I tried to do that just to make it easy on people. Other than that, the rest is just, like I keep telling everybody, I run an Azeron Cyborg on one hand and a Razer Naga on the other. Only 20 to 30% of players are actively engaged in PvP. That doesn't surprise me. And you know what? I did this backwards. Well, no. Let me think. What am I running? I'm only running, what? 2, 4, 3? Okay, never mind. I'm not even going to worry about that. I started to get the Atlas, but I don't need an Atlas for that. Okay. Let me get into a better position in this hangar without crashing.
Launch complete.
Oh, I'm coupled. That's going to make this really easy. Yeah, flying around the hangar coupled is great. As soon as I get out of the hangar, we're going uncoupled.
Landing complete.
Okay.
Engines off.
Let me see. In testing chat, it says that tonight's 0.3 patch is for fixing current issues as well as getting it out before IE is ready. I'm probably going to go lawful for the gills, JS. Because I want to do the stalking people bounty hunting. I don't know why I came this way. I came this way for something else. But this is why I won't give up my raft. These 4 suit lockers I plan to use. Why is my bear all the way over here? Got ghosts on the ship. It's Rupert from Family Guy. He just moves on his own. Like the ERTs would love that Vaughn money, yeah. That's the reason, I think that's the reason people don't enjoy master modes. They don't see the need as they aren't always looking for combat. Yeah. Master modes would be better. It's just to start out in nav versus SEM for guns. Yeah. I never got to play on the old system, Smoking Rabbit, so I only have played master modes. In playing master modes, like, at a certain point, even in this ship, I was just flying around in nav for a while. I didn't even bother going into SEM at all. And a lot of times I do that still. It's no point. Quick and shut it down comms array solo is a fun skill to develop. Eventually I will do more of the illegal stuff, and that's when I'll do more PvP. But until then, I'm content with what I'm playing with right now. Like, it's not that, and I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, the game shouldn't have PvP in it. I think that's wild, because I'm like, why not? That's part of what makes it fun, is I don't know if I'm gonna get jumped while I'm out here doing all this stuff. And that gives me a bit of thrill when I play, like, oh man, can I make it to my destination without getting pirated? I got pirated in a bunker on stream. It was hilarious and fun. And if I could have got the jump on them in reverse, I would have. I gotta up my skills for it. Like, I like all this stuff. I don't get people who want it to all go away, or want everything to be perfectly safe, or want everything to be nothing but murder and mayhem. Like, all parts of the game are fun. Master Mode's massive space break makes it easier. Yeah, little things like that do make a difference. I hope they fix the space breaks, because yeah, the super space break is weird. And I think that's the one area where with PvP versus like not like people who want to disengage, if someone can chase you in nav, drop out of nav suddenly, and then just shoot you to pieces, it takes away the entire point of being able to fly away or stay in nav constantly. I think they should do something to fix that. Yeah. You said the majority of time you're traveling, not fighting, so if we could just stay out in nav, it would be better. Yeah, I think so too for most of it. I honestly don't like the fast-paced fights before master modes. It seems super chapstick, and AI almost always rammed you. I watched somebody, they put up a video like, here's what it was like before, and I watched it, and after watching it, I was like, I don't even understand what was happening in that video. Like, I don't know, people were just flying left and right. I couldn't tell you like what anybody was doing, and I don't think I would have played under that system. It just wasn't for me. I would have flown as little as possible. But like now, I could just pop into nav flight like this and just fly my whole trip like this. And if I run into problems, I can run into problems. Wish these doors would be a little faster though. Let's see. Master modes plus precision doomed aiming. All right, now that might be a little weird. Let's see. Whoop. Before we hit an asteroid. Okay. Whew. I was worried I might hit an asteroid just then. All right. Removing guns from the connies makes the fight easy. There's also no reason you shouldn't have at least 30% of your shields during nav mode. Maybe not the full 100 because of quantum, but some shields will be good moving forward. I played for several years now, and the old flight system was easier in my opinion, but I don't dislike master modes. Okay. I can see it being easier because you don't have all these, like, I gotta switch this, I gotta switch that. But someone said, like, if you look at Squadron 42, that fight is how they want ship battles to actually be. And looking at that, I kind of get what they mean. Let me see. I need to go to... This is weird. I think I need to get to Seraphim right now. I'm tracking the wrong mission. Hey man, am I getting all the chats right now? Let me make sure. That's right, because we crashed. Sorry if I missed anything, anybody. I'm double checking now. Let's see. What is with the weird space thing? All right. Okay. Am I about to get 30K'd again, or what's going on here? Hold on, go back in here. Let's make sure we're tracking the right contract. Track that one. There we go. Okay, that was a little weird there for a second. Oh, the station took a minute to load in. The main thing I use SCM mode for in my raft is braking. I really want to see how things develop when, if they implement the plan to have turrets modify gun properties. Yeah, I think they need to do that one, because I think that's what it should have been originally. Was turrets should have been... Turrets need to have the longest range and hit harder. They need to be the strongest guns. Manned turrets need to be the strongest guns on any ship. That's my opinion. My opinion is manned turrets should have a longest range on any ship they're on, and should hit harder on any ship they're on. And at that point, people won't mind sitting in a turret if they know, like, huh, I can kill some stuff. Yeah, I think that's what'll make turrets attractive to people, is if they actually do what they're supposed to. 30K. Three. This is why, so for anybody new to my channel and things, or if you've seen some of my really old stuff, I used to put all my guns and things in the racks. I had my ships loaded out. I don't do it anymore. This is why. Because until they fix this kind of stuff, I don't want to keep losing my stuff and having to reset and go back. So let's go over to USA this time. Let's try this again. I don't want to have to do that. So I've just been like, I'm done. I'm just going to carry whatever's on me at the time. I'll hop in my ship. I'll fly. And if things work out, great. If they don't, oh well. But I'm not playing the way I actually want to play yet. Hopefully, I'll get a chance to do that. But that's going to depend on CIG, you know, fleshing out everything. The Polaris, unless I'm mixing them up, I think the Polaris is supposed to be out at IE. Like, John Crew was almost dead set on Polaris at IE. I don't think it's wishful thinking. Like, of all the staff at CIG, when it comes to dates, John Crew has been pretty consistent. When he says, this is what I'm targeting in the next time period, the ship team is the guys you can almost always count on. And I say almost because there are some things in the past where it's been like, oh, they dropped the ball. The Legionnaire, but they're waiting for hacking. And I don't expect hacking. I expect hacking and AI blades to come at the same time, because you're going to want to buy a AI security system for your ship to prevent your ship from being hacked. I think that's something they're going to put in the game. So that being said, yeah, the Polaris, he said, what? It wasn't too long ago. One of those last interviews he did before Citizen Con and during right before, like, back in September, I think it was, on one of the ISCs or SCLs, one of those, he was like, the Polaris will be out. So, yeah, I usually had it up in the corner when we first started. I haven't put it back up yet. But for a while there, I was running with it up in the corner the whole time. But in my experience, Josh Gordon, even when I had it up there, the servers that were over like 15 FPS, those crashed faster than the ones that were under. It's crazy. So now I'm just like, yeah, contract accepted. They mean contract canceled. I wonder if that stuff is still on the ship. I'll probably have to reclaim the ship. Where'd they start me? Am I at Seraphim? Nope, I'm all the way back at Crew L1. Yeah, the servers have just been terrible across the board. The ones that should be performing the best have been dropping the most. But it is what it is. Let me see. What were you saying, JS? Right now, a few MK Hornets can keep diving a hammerhead until it dies and barely even lose shields as they rotate in and out. Yeah, that shouldn't happen. Like, the spread on turret guns should be wide and they should hit hard. They should be getting shot by a S4 turret should be like getting hit with a S6 gun. It should just be like, oh my gosh, we can't fly in on this. Somebody's got to take that gun out. That should be the mission for a small ship, is get rid of the gun. Let me see. Yeah. So I'm waiting to see some of these changes. Let me see what happened with my ship. Oh, it actually stored and I can retrieve it. Okay, that's good news. Let me see what else is going on here. I expect the contract is gone again. All right, let me find the simplest one then. Let's not even get complicated. Let's see if we can just get one done. This is like trying to do that one bunker from the other day. I just want to do one bunker. Can I just do one? Just one. That's from Seraphim. What about 2 from CL1? What can I do? Okay. 93. Okay, let's go. I'll just do that for now. We'll see if we make it out of the hangar.
Welcome to the ASOS Vehicle Retrieval System.
Oh, I can't do it from here.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOS Vehicle Retrieval System.
I have to retrieve you so I can put you away so I can get the Atlas out.
Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again.
Because I need the medium hangar to pull up. The large capital. Okay, and that's one of the things I'm waiting to see too, because what may change all of this is when armor is implemented. Once they give the ships their proper armor, maybe a hammerhead getting attacked by a bunch of hornets will just laugh them off and be like, yeah, that's cute. Let me show you what real ships pack, and blast them out of the sky. Who knows? But there's no reason a hornet range should be way outside the range of a hammerhead. And hammerhead turrets should just, like, melt hornets. Oh, flak ammo. Yeah, they do need flak ammo. That's what turret guns should shoot, is basically flak ammo. Flak ammo plus the armor.
Welcome to the ASOS Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Thank you.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Pay as little money as possible. As soon as that thing says instant, we claim. Okay, here's my question. How long do you think the claim times are going to be in 1.0? Because they say the claim times will be based on how long it takes the ship to be crafted. I don't see many ships being under an hour, especially like over a certain size.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
So that's one of my big questions.
To the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I think I'm always curious to things like players and how they're going to react to certain things. Like when the new MFDs came out, when they first came out, I was like, I don't think players are going to react to this well, and they surprised me. Like, they took to them, people seem to love them, and I'm like, that's cool. I wonder with some of these other changes, though, when the long-term effects, like the thing with fuel here, how you can only see your fuel in nav quantum. It's little things. It's the little things, and I wonder if those little things stack up to everybody losing their mind. I hope not, though. I really want the game to be good. And I really want them to get some things polished. Like, just a couple of things. Like, can we know that one play mode is polished? That's really what I'm waiting for. Yeah. Now, Sean, I really hope they don't go that far where it's a multi-day thing. I could see it for the bigger capital ships. I could see them doing days for capitals. That's not far-fetched for CIG. Like a couple days, like I expect to see some hour crafting times. Like, yeah, I'm gonna craft a Idris. You're gonna be here a while. That Idris won't be ready till tomorrow at 10 p.m. Like, I'm really curious what crafting is really going to be like. Because I think
Welcome.
lots of people are gonna get an awakening when it happens.
Your vehicle has been delivered to please visit us again.
Plus, there's so much stuff they have for us to craft now. Looking at those, looking at CitizenCon, right from jump, it's okay. If you have the ship or whatever you need to do the crafting, you need the supplies to build the thing, and your supplies affect the quality of even your buildings. So you're either going to spend a lot of time. We'll get closer to EVE Online creating times. I'm not as familiar with EVE Online. Couple of days might be copium on the Idris. Hey, I put nothing. You're like, copium is in and Idris will take more than a couple days is what you're saying. You're like, Idris might be like a week. No, nobody. I don't think anybody put up with that. Maybe I should ask JS. What are the Eve online creating times? Because maybe I'm out the loop. Weeks for large stuff. Okay, then it's not unheard of. Okay, then yeah, that's probably what it'll be. Because you think that, so when they talk about the space station, the time to get the resources to build it, the time to actually have it built, then if you get to the point of a dry dock, like, good luck with that. But how long will a Bengal take you? Oh yeah. I think they are going to take ideas from Eve, and I've never played Eve, but just a little bit I've seen from it, I'm like, it'd kind of be dumb not to. It's like being a company and saying, yeah, we know there's a leader in this space, but we're not going to learn anything from them. Who did that? Anthem. Anthem did that. Destiny, we don't know what game you're talking about. We do our own thing here. Okay, how'd that work out for you? Okay, not sure what just happened there. That stuff is still up there? Can it even come down? It's blocking my ship. I hope it didn't glitch where I can't get this stuff off of here. Okay. Get out of here. That stuff can just stay over there. I don't need any of that. All right. Yeah. Grim, you said it needs to be darker. Let's see, hold on. Star Citizen someone's gonna start taking leaps from Eve. An old Eve player 17 plus years. That's kind of exciting. Okay. Oh man, you've been playing Eve a long time. Imagine the basic station taking a week or so, but the expansion's longer. Yeah, I expect that station to take a while because it's going to pause every time it runs out of supplies and you have to go get the materials together and bring it back. How long does it take to gather materials? Like, when people talked about time sinks, if we think about, like, we gather materials now. So I can, in the Vulture, for example, I get what? I can do 39, let's say, crates of RMC. But what if I want to craft a ship that takes 390? So I got to make 10 of those runs in my Vulture to get that. And that's just one part of the material. Then the material has to be refined so it can be used in the crafting. What if I need, okay, well, that was 390. It made 40 of this, but we need, 1,200 of this. So now I've got to do that trip multiple times to make that refining process multiple times so I can have the material I need to make the ship multiple times. Like, you have to go through that whole process every time to build the one ship. That's a lot. And that's not counting like, well, we need RMC refined into this other thing, and then we can use that. Plus we need this mineral refined into this other thing. Plus we need some quantanium. Plus we need some of this. That's a lot of chains. So yeah, longer wait times gives weight to your decisions. Absolutely. It'll happen on its own once there's space and land to fight for. Yep. The time for a station will completely depend on keeping the build platform. Yeah, exactly. Top of resource. And it can't hold all of it at once, and it requires a logistics chain. It used to have Christmas egg hunts where players will hunt down nascent stations and pop them before completing construction. Wow. Whew. Yeah, Sean, I agree to a large extent. I worry that it's like losing the forest for the trees, or one of those quotes, but basically they get so into all this other stuff that some basic stuff never happens. Here's my real issue with that. And this can be fixed. This does not have to be a problem. I can fix this real quick. When things are being tractored and they're in motion, they're intangible. They just move through other objects like they used to do. Yeah, maybe that's where in-game player sales come in. I think that's exactly where it's going to come in. I still think, though, there's the time sink because, hey, I need an order for this. Well, it's going to take me time. I don't have that much on hand. You're going to run around buying from everybody. But now you've got the competition. That's where the piracy is going to get really going to be a whole thing. Oh, one of these boxes is out of place or something else. Okay, put it here for now. Too far over, or is it just being stupid? No, it's just being dumb. Yeah, there's still room there. Okay, I thought I mixed that up. I can't say that they have yet. They have a patch apparently coming later on tonight. Now, why is that a struggle? Okay, there we go. But yeah, there's supposed to be a new patch coming out that should fix most of the problems. Can't pull that one. Okay, this one instead. Valid. I think it's going to be very interesting. I do too. Atlas updated to more granular control. Yes, it's difficult. It's being difficult when this shouldn't be difficult. Just snap. Like, why can't that just snap into place? I gotta get the max lift just to finish loading up. Don't get frustrated. Yeah, I agree. This is exactly why, like, I am making some considerations to the Star Lancer. It's just easier to operate. Even compared to this, compared to my 600, there's things about it that just make it an easier ship to deal with. I don't even remember where all this is going. I think it's all going to the same place. Let's try that one more time. Nope. How many more? Just two. And you know what? Just sit it right there. And give me that one. Does it not move? Okay. Whatever. I'm not going to fight with that right now. Do I like the mech? Did it have any other uses, or is it strictly 4? That's 4. Okay, let me see. Now I got time to really be focused here. What ship am I most excited for? Of ships that aren't out, I'm probably most excited for the Crucible. The Crucible, yeah, the Crucible is the ship I'd be most excited for that's due. That and the Ironclad. Those two. Those are my two that I'm looking forward to the most. Let me think. Any other ships? Yeah. Ironclad I'm looking forward to because I like the Caterpillar. And so I'll probably like the Ironclad. And I am definitely looking forward to the Crucible. I'm kind of looking forward to the Galaxy just to see it. I want to see it. I want to play with it. I want to test it. I want to see how it works. The mech works all right. I'm glad they put it for sale in game because I was not paying $40 for that thing. But yeah, once it was in game, I picked one up, and it's useful for this. But yeah, strictly for cargo, as far as I know. I haven't tried. Somebody says you can do some other things like throw things with it and blow stuff up. You can throw bombs with it, apparently. 72 bucks of RMC off my Corsair in like 3 minutes. Thank you, Sean. Yes, please, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Trying to get some other things going here for the channel. I've got a Discord to get sorted out. And just some more content I want to post. So there's more stuff because, again, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, streaming at 11 a.m. Monday and Wednesday, I'm going to try and do something else on those days. So it won't be streaming, but I'm going to try and do something. Yeah, it needs granular control so you can turn off the auto stuff and make it work like a standard. Yeah, they should switch back and forth. Aside from the Perseus, I'm excited for the next salvage ship. Actually, yes, I really want a medium size Argo salvage ship. As long as I don't have to keep like jumping from 12 seats. If they do it like the Reclaimer where all the seats are in one room, I don't mind that. The Reclaimer is just, it's a long way back to the cargo. So give me a decent sized cargo, all the seats in one room so I don't have to go up 3 ladders and over this way to get to the other arm. What exactly does the iron ship? No, the Ironclad, it's a big cargo ship. It's a big internalized cargo. So think like 3 Hercules C2s in one ship. They're all internal, but kind of stylized closer to something like the Caterpillar. It opens on the roof. It's pretty nice. Hey, my 07. You want the Galaxy for medical gameplay? The Crucible, which one is that? That's the repair ship. It looks like a crab or a beetle. The Galaxy is looking so cool. Yep. Like a small Star Destroyer. Yeah. Perseus. Everybody's waiting on that Perseus. A good bounty hunting ship. That's one. I want a good solo bounty hunting ship because right now my only option is probably the Hawk, and then you've got the Cuddy Blue, and you've got the Zeus MR, which that one might be good, but I need to see if I can solo the MR. Because if I can solo the MR, the big thing is you need the interdiction stuff for bounty hunting. But the way I plan to bounty hunt, I'm going all stealth, and I'm going to catch you coming out of a bunker type bounty hunting. Like I will have traps, something, but all that stuff is needed for bounty hunting. Come in behind you in the bunker and drag you out. Yeah, I'll be the medical beacon guy showing up to send you back to Klesher. If I do the legal route. If I do the other one, I'll be the guy kidnapping you because the council wants to have a word with you. But yeah, a good bounty ship you can also put loot in. You may want to look at the Zeus MR for a bounty hunting ship that you can hold at least a small amount of cargo in. It won't have Corsair levels of cargo, but it can hold some things. You said they took the 2 guns off the Corsair. Yep. Server still struggling. Yes. This was my 4th 30K during the stream. Yeah. And one of those actually crashed my OBS. So I don't even know how long it's been now. Let's see, it started at 11, so 12, 2 hours, 4 crashes in 2 hours. So I would love to try it, but it doesn't have a lot of storage. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to get a bounty ship with a lot of storage. Like most of the bounty ships, they're going to use the storage for the bounties. Yeah, the Ironclad is supposed to have a brig for bounties. That might be, yeah. Cuddy Blue is still pretty good. The big thing about the Ironclad is you do not have anything for interdiction. So if you're using that to snatch bounties, it's almost like you're using a smaller ship like the Hawk or the Cuddy Blue to go get the bounties and bring them there for storage. But yeah, I would use the Cuddy Blue, especially if I'm partnering with someone. All right, let's give it another go. Making no progress. Can't even do like a loop. Tried to do some salvage, couldn't fill the Vulture without the crash. Tried to do hauling, can barely leave the hangar. Like if it's a big order, you can't get it all loaded before the crash. If it's a small order, you can't get to your destination without a crash. So far, this is being pretty consistent. Expect to finish nothing. Is co-piloting finally works? Yeah, I agree. The Corsair, they need to give the co-pilot full turning range. Like that whole, like he can turn a little bit. No, he needs full sweeps. If the co-pilot had full sweeps on that front bottom 2 cannons, it would be fine. The patch is rough, Sean. This patch is rough. To put it in a way that people who've played for a long time is, people kept comparing this to 318 and they were asking like, is this as bad? Maybe not as bad, but it's probably one of the worst since. So that gives you some perspective on that. It's probably, most people are calling it the worst patch since 318. The Reliant Tana plus 6 Strife mass drivers go into precision aiming and sniper opponents from 5 kilometers. Is precision aiming as good? Precision aiming is really useful once you get used to it. Yeah, I use it sometimes in my 600. It helps out because that thing, the 600 is in many ways a glass cannon. Like if you crack its shields, it's a wrap. But the 600 can basically park itself and shoot things down. That's why I fly it, because again, not a great fighter pilot. Definitely got to work on that. In the Corsair, you use it all the time. Yep. Yeah. And that's what it is, Sean. There's a few people who have not been able to get into the game, can't get into their hangars. Like, and it's been like that since Friday, I'd say. So we're not at weeks, but it's enough that people are feeling it. Precision aiming is great for gimbal weapons, not great for fixed. Yeah. Yeah, and I tend to always use gimbal. Like every edge I can use. Let's see. Matter of fact, I'm going to just do something wild now because, well, no, I don't have any of my gear with me. I have to go back to Seraphim, get the gear, do the other thing. Might as well do this now.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
We tried hauling today. We tried salvaging today. Might as well hit all the industry points and see how far we go. Yeah. So you've been here for a long time. It's nice to see it getting better. Okay. I saw that they're pushing out a 324.3 to the PTU. Seems like they would try to fix this one first. No, that's not how it works. The 24.3 is supposed to fix the problems this one's having. Yeah. Like, the goal, here's what I had to accept. The goal is not to get rid of all the errors. Is to get them down just enough. Oh, no, you're good, Billy. I'm new too. I started maybe I started the end of June, early July. So you're fine. Like, you're good. Don't take this as like me trying to tell you one thing or the other. Please don't take it that way. What I'm trying to say is I love this persistence that this stuff is still here, even though, never mind. Just get it out of there. That mission is gone. But I say it to say, you're 2 weeks in? Okay. I'm saying it to say their goal, and this is something that was hard for me to accept, because when I first started, I was so excited. I was on Spectrum like, why don't you just fix this, that, and the other? Their goal isn't to fix everything. Their goal is to get the game built and then go back and fix stuff. So the only time they spend a lot of time on these bugs and things is when they're breaking the live to the point that people can't play. Like, if a lot of people could get in and play pretty well, but occasionally we were getting a 30K like once every couple of days, they wouldn't even bother. They'd be like, hey, it works good enough for most people to play. We need to get on to building the next thing. So yeah, they're stable, and even stable servers is stable enough. Their goal is stable enough. But yeah, with precision aiming and ballistic cannons, I take out turret guns and ERT and such to make it far easier. Also against the 890J, you can kill it quickly by just hitting that front top turret area a lot. Okay, I'll remember that for the future. Because I forget you fight 890s for some of the missions. I have not taken this out at all in the new system, so I've not adjusted to the MFDs on this yet, or any of the power settings, none of that. Let's see. Yes, actually, I did that when I first started. That was one of the first ways I died, was ran too fast, boom, and just killed over in Area 18. Nice, OG Smoke. I'm glad yours didn't go nuts on you. I've had 4 of them today. I expect to have some more until they do the full fixes. Let's head down that way. I'm gonna see here if I can get in a little mining before everything goes nuts. Ha! Nope. That's 3 types of play that never got to completion. Yeah, I think it's because so many people are on in the daytime. I'm about to go back to the Asia server. This US one, it just ain't working today. So, and see, Beline, this is me being on Spectrum so much. I do not recommend this unless you really have a stomach for seeing a lot of whining, trolling, and people just defending anything wrong, no matter what. They have back-end info they've built into the new system that tells them more information than they used to get. So now they can see like, it's crashing for these reasons. We never know any of this. It's just stuff they know. So they've been doing like hot fixes on their end for the last couple days, but they haven't pushed them to our end. And I think that's what's going to come in the new patch. But what they're really doing is, as all these crashes are happening, instead of them trying to fix it in a hurry, they're just, okay, here's what's caused this one. Here's what's caused this one. Here's what's caused this. Here's what's caused this. Yeah. Because of 30Ks, I just PvP around Grim. Yeah, I understand. Like, I'm not playing even now how I would normally play the game. I play more as a role player than I do anything else. When I'm playing on stream, I tend to do a lot more just because I want things to be interesting, and it gets me to try new things. Because I definitely would not do PvP on my own time. On my own time, I avoid all PvP and most combat. I like to do my salvage. I'm chill. I go do some mining. I'm chill. I haul. I'm chill. Oh yeah, they will fix things. Just don't expect them to fix it on our timetable. Like, they're like, yeah, we're working on it. You'll just have to deal. It's for the PTU. Oh, so it's not even going live yet. But it's going for, is it going for all of the PTU? Is it full open PTU? Because if it's not wave 1, 2, 3, if it's everybody, then that's basically a live patch, and they're going to test that. And that's the other thing, Beline, if you get into the PTU, it has more problems, but it's more strain on the system, but that's where they have the most like feelers for finding things out. I am a space trucker, I am a salvager, somebody said, like, as a solo player, like, what's your thing? I'm like, I am a industrious who reluctantly gets called back to do bounty hunting on occasion. So yeah, I'm a space trucker. I do like doing the FPS stuff, so I'm really secretly looking forward to contested zones. Even as a solo player, I will be getting shot up and dying and shooting back and doing all that when those are out, because to me that's a way of switching up the play for just the fun. Like, that's really fun to me. I don't get involved in many ship battles because you lose so much when your ship gets destroyed. So when tier 3 insurance comes out, I'll do way more PvP and things, because then it's like, as long as I can keep my guns when I claim my ship, I'll be happy. Like, that's one of the reasons I used to hate doing PvP, is like, I've got all my stuff in here, and if you blow my ship up, it's gone. When I first started playing,
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
I had
system.
a Sulin, and I was flying over Clio, going to deliver boxes, had guns in the rack. I was happy. I don't know what happened, but just boom, ship gone, back on Area 18, all my stuff, all my gear, everything, the guns I had on the backpack, all of it gone. I was heated. I was heated. So yeah, I missed visual scanning mining, where you could just use parallax effects to find asteroid clusters. They took away our draw distance and deleted the gameplay. That's before my time. Do we know when we can expect a patch? Okay, so apparently the 0.3 patch is going to PTU, and I get that because they've said PTU is where they have the best tools for telling what's wrong. So they're going to put it in PTU, probably see if their fixes work, try to deal with a lot of things, and then hopefully it'll be on live soon. So yeah, it's on all backers in PTU, so I'll be doing PTU later on for then. But when it bumps over to live, that's when we'll get the main thing. I'm about ready to call this a wrap. Matter of fact, yeah.
Please visit us.
As far as not the stream, but this mission is a bust. Time for me to switch things up. Pop over to here. Open the crate, thank you. We're gonna just drop all that in there. That too, all of that, because work is not going well today, so we're going home. This is what I mean. I role play. I have my clothes for when I'm doing, you know, my industrial stuff. That's not going well. Okay. Yep. We're heading back to base. I'm going back. I'm going to put on my heavy armor. I'll hop into 600 and we'll see how that goes. So yeah. OG usually do mining and bounties, but lately you've been giving rides out of city. You know what? That's a method of play I would like to try. Is just like Uber, medical, and that's something I want to use the Pisces for, is doing that. Nope. That guy.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Oh, is it this bad?
Your vehicle
Okay.
has been delivered to the
I was like,
following
uh-oh.
locations.
The server's getting worse and worse every go. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. She's good. All right, let me see. I need to get to, if I didn't get there already, yeah, I'm still in the lobby. My hangar. Uh-oh, here's that problem. Let's see. Well, let's see. Beline, you're industrial as well. OG Smoke, need an Uber game loop or escort VIP. There we go. 324.3 will release to all backers in PTU live candidate. Yep. I wonder how much tier 3 insurance will cost. I'm wondering that too. And that's, man, they're going to add those money sinks and we're going to feel it. Okay, once again, the door is that way. My ship is facing the other way. This has been happening a lot. Joe said music is on point. Yes. The children love their music. Smoking Rabbit. Oh, the Spirit E1. Joe said wrong chat. You're all good, Joe. Don't worry. Hold on a second. All right. So yeah, I'm heading back to Seraphim now because that's where I keep my 600 and all my good gear. We'll see how that goes. I might end up having to buy all new gear again. Maybe I'll try a bunker before the day is over.
Your systems are online. Engines online. Quantum fuel is at 100%.
Okay, quantum fuel's all the way up.
Launch complete.
Let's see. Yeah, we're not in VTOL. Okay. I imagine executive transport contracts will require keeping G-forces down and not knocking your passengers to the ground. I think so too. I think you'll have to fly slow. And I think that's where we'll also get in some of the VIP, like kidnap a VIP or protect a VIP missions will probably interlace with that too. At least if I were designing it, it's what I would do. I'd make it so that somebody got a contract to transport and you might be also having to travel with them as their bodyguard, and the pirates would also know like they're transporting this way, so it converges like 3 different modes of play all at once. I think that would be cool. I don't know if everybody else would find that as fun. Understandably. I need that Phoenix PDT to drop missiles since you can't evade. I had a bunch of gear in my Zeus when it 30K, lost it all. Yep, and that's why I don't play the way I really want to. I found bringing a container for bunkers is very profitable. It absolutely is, and that's how I roll the 600, because I always have a couple of 2 SCU containers. I used to carry more than 2. I used to have like 8 containers on that ship and just go like that, but you know, the game, Star Citizens. I have subbed, have to go back to work. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you so much for the sub. One of these days I'll figure out how to get a few of the little like sparkles and things or something shiny to pop up on screen, because I want to make sure I'm acknowledging people doing that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the sub. Talking about a complete game loop. Don't get us hot and bothered. Look, this is why I have to watch myself, because I will theory craft myself into like being upset that it didn't live up to my expectation. So anytime I catch people theory crafting, even during CitizenCon, I was like, we'll see. Just, you know, if you can get maybe this part of that working, I'll be happy. Like, just get this thing going. It'll be good enough for me. I'm not going to ask you for the world. Just please, 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 please get the base level in. Because right now, I'm dying for engineering. And somebody pointed out to me, you realize it's going to be like tier 1 engineering. It might not be everything they showed in that demo. And I was like, that never crossed my mind. And now I'm sad. Okay, where is the station? It's up there. I gotta go up here. Okay. I was looking at the comm array. Man, I'm here for full game loops, man. Last patch, purchase terminals were bugged and allowed you to put 8 SCU boxes in your backpack. Hey, man, that was nice. I wish I had realized that. I'd have cleaned up. Like, I really want to get, okay, so one of the loops I'm really looking forward to, which I'm hoping I can do in 4.0, is repair. One of my plans, and I've talked about it with a few people here, one of my plans is to, like, what I'm saving up for now, one of the ships I'm saving up for now, I'm saving up for my SRV. Because I want, and this is something I have to test actually even sooner. So the SRV can tow. Has anybody with the SRV, have you tried to tow salvage panels? I want to know if it can tow salvage panels. If it can, this will completely change how I play this game overnight. Because I will have a place picked out, tow salvage panels to it, have my vulture on standby, salvage all that stuff, and just keep that loop up. And then I can tow ships to someplace safe, pull the components off of them. Like, I would tow them to somewhere in Crusader, like, or near here, pull components off, store them. Like, it would change I would invent my own game loop immediately. Just for that. So that's the next thing I'm going to find out. Because I want to start testing things out with components. I want to start seeing, because, like, stealth components are stealth components again. Like, all the components are, like, have meaning and purpose once again. And it's like, oh boy, it's gonna matter what you have in your ship depending on what you're trying to do. So I'm looking forward to what that will mean.
Deck impact warning. Landing gear down. Deck impact warning.
There we go. All right, so turn the ship off. Let's get out of here. Yeah, but like, so JS stealth. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure. Smoking Rabbit said, truthfully, the game just needs more connected gameplay to become a game. Yes. Yes. The systems need to be connected. The loops need to cross over each other. Absolutely. You know, smuggler needs someone to sell to. Haulers need someone to sell to. That person needs to be doing something. So crafting really will become a thing. Stealth is only meaningful at small scale, Firebirds and Eclipse. Stealth component is king for PvP. You have to know how to manage your power and weapon system. Yes. Because my whole thing, like I say, is I'm going to be the guy following somebody with a bounty around in my Hawk, waiting for them to go in a bunker. Then disabling their ship while they're down there, so that when they come out, they can't figure out what's going, and I'll just be waiting on them with maybe a couple grenades or something, and just go to town. And then throw them in the back of the Hawk and fly off. And turn them in for whatever bounty I'm supposed to get.
The ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
That is one of the things I like dream of in this game, is being like you get to be a true bounty hunter, not just blow ships up in space, but literally like tracking someone down. That's Old West story things, that's Boba Fett, that's all that stuff. Catch them coming out of the bar, just boom. Gotcha. Stealth does matter and change detection range for small ships. Larger ships can't reduce IR enough for it to matter. Exactly. Yeah, and they shouldn't be able to. I think that would not make sense. I'm clicking on the hangar instead of the lobby. Yeah. Yeah, your SIG is large in quant mode, but most people don't look behind them in quantum. Like, they're not tracking behind them in quantum. They're focused ahead. They're looking ahead. And if I've got a stealth ship with stealth quantum, with stealth everything, quiet. Especially because it's already small. Yes. we do need a less than lethal option, and that's the Volt pistols. There's somebody every time a patch comes out. If you look at every patch note comment section, they're like the Volt, and they have been consistent with it for as long as I can remember. Somebody just died. I feel for you, homie. All right, let's see. Yeah, see all my crates of stuff? All right, let's see. Is it this one? One of these has... Nope, that's all closed. That's not the one. Okay, that's an empty one. We'll just throw all this in there. And I'm pretty sure it's you. Nope. Okay, now they're getting mixed up. One of these is open and one is not. Which one is it? The game doesn't know what it's doing anymore. Okay, never mind. That's the one I'm looking for anyway. Why is the whole crate here? This whole crate shouldn't be here. Something's wrong. It's about to be one of these days. Server crash coming soon. Just wait. Where are my guns? Those should have been in this crate too. I don't know what is going on with this. Bro, I haven't seen inventory bugs this bad since this patch first dropped. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. We don't need... In fact, close this. Close that for now. And shift-click all this out of here. Okay. Where's my shotgun? Okay. It's harder to follow. We need a less than lethal option. I put a few people to prison when I was in Grim last night till a hornet lit me up. Yeah. Had a pulse shooting me the other day and I had to get within 100 to 200 meters to see it on radar. And that's what I mean. That's what I'm looking forward to, is being the sneaky person that you didn't know was there because you weren't thinking about it at the time. And it's like, oh, crap. Yep, we're here to collect on that bounty. I wonder when the new quantum mechanic comes out. It looks really cool. Good question. That's not the box. Which one is it? It's got all my ammo and everything else in there. I can't wait till we can label boxes. The little things. That's two of the same box. You open the same box twice. But you won't open this one. Is the game on Demon Time? Okay, there. So I have a pistol. It's ready to go. I don't have my shotgun. Hopefully I have one in here. No, of course not. Ah, the frustration. to here, because I don't think there's one in here at all. Nope. It's in one of these boxes that won't open. Pretty sure it wasn't this one. Nope. That's a bunch of random stuff. It was in one of these tubes. Bro. Why won't it open the box? I'm gonna have to pull the box all the way out of storage. Okay, fine. That's what we'll do. Let me stand over here. Never mind, back to the hangar. I wonder when the new quantum mechanic will come out too. Because that being able to quantum boost from place to place will be so much better than slow flying the whole way that last, 20 kilometers.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Or even just to be able to like be 300 kilometers out and just boost in suddenly.
Vehicle has been delivered to the please visit.
Yep. Something happened to my ship last time, because it's definitely not outfitted. Not that I'll actually get to do anything. All I need is the one gun. Why the thing is being dumb, I don't know. Oh, gosh. Okay. None of this will matter in a minute. Let's see. Now let's see if I can actually see what's in these crates. Okay. Org gear and explorer gear. Backup set of this, that, and the other. That was on the ship, so something happened. Empty box. It should not be an empty box. Yeah, my stuff is missing. I don't even know where it is. Let's see. All my keepsakes I'm not ready to part with. So yeah, some of my gear is missing. I'm missing a shotgun. At least a shotgun. Okay, here's the box. It was in that one SCU one that wouldn't open. Okay. Whatever, just give it here. Let's see if it'll come up on the elevator without breaking something. Man. Okay, Sean, so the 600i rework, yeah. I'm super excited. I hope it gets here before like 2045. Because right now, it's looking like sometime between now and never. But yeah, super excited for that rework. Wish they'd move it along. All right, just gotta grab one more thing. Actually, I really should grab two more things, but who knows anymore. This box? Nope, not that one. This is why I want labels. I could just hover over them. It should be like tooltips. Hover over, instead of all that information, right there, it could say whatever I've nicknamed the box. Yeah, I know what's going on. It's mixing up the things. It's not opening the right ones. So I have to keep jumping through to see what's what. Yep, it's opening the same ones twice. Oh, dear sweet baby Jesus. I just want to get my equipment.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Hey, thank you so much, Sean. I really appreciate the subscribe. Thank you. The hanger's busted. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Please come back again. So it's Thursday, so Friday as well. Be streaming again. 11 a.m. Hopefully, I may even pull the PTU for that, but I have to see, because apparently once I get into like the PTU, it becomes so demanding on my computer that it crashes everything else, including my browser, OBS, everything. Yeah. The game is not working with me on this part, so I'm gonna just do it a little differently. But yeah, please, I hope to see you again. So for future reference, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 11 a.m. I'm streaming. And I'll start adding more to my schedule as we go. But yes, please like and subscribe. And eventually, because Blue suggested it, I'm gonna get this Discord thing figured out. I'm not even going to take a crate today. I just want to see if I can get in here and actually do anything. I like to put a silencer on my shotgun, but since I don't have time today, I'll have to go without it. Unless a case of not having time. Yep, I don't have any boxes this time with me. But it's just, well, one, I am running low on time, and two, like, because who knows when this server is going to drop? Who knows when the server is going to drop? All right, let's try this again a different way. Don't see any good values yet. Still. Here, please. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Now, let's see what's on the options. So, provide backup. Yep. Do that right now. We'll add in a call to arms. All right. Let's go see if we can do this without dying immediately. Right. All right, let's see if we can get a mission all the way through. I'll have to be a little careful when I first get here. I did not bring the Ursa. Actually, is there a mining post here? Hydro farm, private property. There's a mining post I could pick up my Ursa. Tram and Myers Mining. Let me see. Actually, quick way to do it. Just zoom in here. Zoom. Zoom. Okay. Has a garage. Okay. See if I have a chance to grab my Ursa. That way I can at least set a spawn point. It won't really matter much, but at least give me a chance. I didn't bring a bunch of extra stuff. I didn't bring an extra multi-tool this time. Extra guns. Meh. Do I even need the Ursa then? Not really. Because it's not going to matter. But at least it puts me back in my ship. So. Yeah. I like the ship as it is, but I am considering the Star Lancer. I want to see it in action first, but yeah, I may consider getting the Star Lancer and swapping it out because it does all the things. Like the main things it doesn't have that this does that I like are the 2 S3 shields and 3 S5 guns. The Max does not have that. But it does pretty good regardless. That's it. There was a garage down here. I just want to be able to call the Ursa. Are they sure it's a garage down here? I don't see the pads. This does not seem right. Feels like there should be a few more buildings down here. Where am I supposed to summon a ship? Or a ship. A vehicle. That doesn't seem to be here. I think I got lied to. Oh well. I won't worry about it then. I'm just going on to the mission. Yeah, it's obstructed, so I'm gonna have to go a different way. Of course. Because the navigation can't figure that out on its own. Maybe now it can. Let's see. All right, there we go. You feel the Carrick will get reworked before the 600i? The Carrick is my mini pro. I think the Carrick will be working way before the 600i. They've already said the 600i rework would not happen until they did the Constellation rework. I don't know when that's going to happen, because that Constellation rework should have happened this year when they were doing all the RSI stuff, in my personal opinion. But, I mean, they know how to build ships. RSI is top of the list. Yeah. I feel like they got to do the Cutlasses, the Constellations, and the Freelancers all need to be reworked. The Orion's going to be... Look, the Orion will probably get done right before the Endeavor does. Like, just keeping it real. Any of the really big ships, the Orion, the Endeavor, the Merchantman, the Kraken Pioneer, those I think they're going to push out for a while. Partially because they can. Lights still don't work. Yeah, Drake is up there too. Yeah, Drake is a favorite, is a company favorite. RSI is absolutely a company favorite. So several of those will not be getting done anytime soon if they're not in those groups. Like, those are going to get first priority. I'll put it that way. Let's see. What are we dealing with here? We got people hanging out outside. Radar's not picking anybody up outside. And actually, this is something I've been meaning to check. Let me see. So if we zoom in. Nope, doesn't look like it works. Maybe only in space. But yeah, I don't think anybody's outside. The radar should be picking them up. Since my lights aren't going to work until I power cycle again. Okay. Since Ironclad was on the 12-18 month list, I expect the Kraken to get a lot of work with it. The Kraken may still be a while. Like, they'll have a lot of stuff they need for the Kraken, but I think they're waiting on some game features or something for that one. Oh no, there are people outside. There's people outside. Okay, I gotta keep an eye out for that. Yep, there they go. They're shooting at my ship.
Engines active. Launch complete.
Who's the dummy? I really am considering some war crimes right this minute. You're right. I was like, do I just shoot everybody and let somebody else deal with it? And see, there was a thing you were supposed to be able to do with the radar where when I zoom in like this, I should be able to see like this area out here and click on things and find out what they are. Oh no, that's a wrap in that case. I just want to know if that's the guy or if he's a guard. Looks like he might be a guard. Yeah, I think that's the guard. Okay, then he doesn't have to die. Where's that gunfire coming from? Oh, they're right in the doorway. Wow, that guard is doing work. That guard is doing work. Okay, well, let me go ahead and sit down then. Never seen that before. Usually the guards are the ones getting mopped up out here. All right, enough sitting around. Let's go. Yep, that's definitely a guard. He was out there taking out some of the nine tails and doing a decent job with his pistol. Hopefully there's nobody else hanging out outside. Catch me off guard. Oops, I actually wanted those. Thought I heard somebody. What? Where'd it go? Oh. Oh, it's a toy one. Nope. Don't want that. Okay. See, before I go down here, did I bring anything? Yes, I did. This guard is the real deal. I thought he was about to come down with me. That guard was for real. He was like, yeah, man, I got your back, but you're going to have to go down there by yourself. I ain't going I ain't doing all that. I took care of that stuff outside. much as I can help you with. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. You did your part. Let me go down here and try not to die. Because if I die, this will not be the first time where I got caught off guard coming down the elevator. Okay, nobody back here. 'Cause that's how they got me last time. Missed. That's my bad. Whoa. Gun. Faster. Gun. Oh my gosh. Where'd the gun go? What is... Oh my gosh. He's not shooting at all. There's the glitches. I give up. 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 I don't know if I could have tapped the trigger button any harder for those last 3 bullets. Like, right now, shoot now, shoot now. And of course, as soon as you leave, the mission's over. Well, I'm not waiting on all that. We're done. It was fun while it lasted. Ugh. Oh, are they... Start to say, either they're looting each other or trying to revive each other. That might have been interesting. And then they're going to lose you the mission because you're not there anymore. It is what it is. At least I know I can still do bunkers while the servers are in, like, nosedive. Well, I'll fight another day. Yes, I know. So as we contemplate our situation, yeah, this is where I get off for today. But we have 5 server crashes, couldn't salvage. Well, we started salvaging and then it crashed. Tried to haul, I think 3 times and it crashed. Tried to mine and it crashed. Tried to do a bunker, that actually worked. I had some issues right at the tail end because it was working good. Besides my bad aim, had a few tail end issues of just guns not working or switching to the right guns with the keybind. So little things, but minor in the whole. Something I could work around if I tried again. But I'm going to wrap it here for today. It's been a good run overall. I've had fun talking with everybody in the chat. Whew. Yeah, it's been real. I'm glad all of you came. I'm glad all of you just enjoyed watching this. Those of you who commented, thank you for all the different points. I hope we can talk more. Please feel free to send me friend requests in the game. I try to accept all of them. I don't always play. I'm usually on, off and on. Most of the time I'm on during my stream. I try to get on off stream and do things, but most of the time I end up on during stream. So you'll see me here, but I have played with people on stream before. We went and ran bunkers together. So, you know, if we are on around the same time, sometimes it's a good day. We hook up and we play. So please feel free to send me those. Other than that, please like, subscribe if you've been enjoying the content. I would appreciate it. And that way you'll get notices for every time I come up. I'll be on tomorrow at 11. From here, I guess that's it. I'll see you next time in the verse. Peace.